We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Adrian Hauser will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Braun on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First offering on its way. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get caught reaching on a first pitch slider for strike 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Pops this one up. Braun coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him. And now he's got to get through this 5th-hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, and now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Zach Eflin will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's Brock Holt now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Line towards center field. Williams is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Eric Sogard.
Here's Eric Sogard, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Segura backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting third, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's just 2 for 9. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And you can see there that the Brewers are currently pacing the NL in that department. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Now the 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2. Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Brewers strand 1. We are still scoreless. Stepping up now, JT Realmuto. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive. He's got it. He's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
That was a great defensive play there. You know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting it, the second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's out.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner. Give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Skied into straightaway right. Braun has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Omar Narvaez. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him.
Narvaez.
And the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 0-2 once more. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is McCutchen. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Enters play here at 279. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Line toward the alley in left center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Here's Ryan Braun now as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Now the 1-0. Hit hard towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues. Middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here's Justin Smoke now as he rips it on the ground to second, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Adrian Hauser.
At the plate, Adrian Hauser. And look out. Oh, that got him. And any time you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
Well, the pitcher can claim that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Now batting, Brock Holt. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. 1 run is scored as he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
This one just whistles over the second baseman's head. He had no chance to make a play on that one, and it gets fielded deep in the alley, but not before 2-run score, and the hitter lands on second.
Into the box, Eric Sogard. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
First offering on its way.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Four runs here in this half inning. Count still at 1-2. From the stretch. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
Up next to Milwaukee.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Swing, and he pops him up. Harper coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The second baseman, Kester. You're out.
Stepping in now, Keston Hiura, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or potential double play ball.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Brewers 5 and the Phillies nothing. Leading off the inning, Zach Eflin, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. The tag, and he is out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now back, left fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP Andrew McCutchen. First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to, he was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And it's fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Go either way he wants to go right now.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. At the plate, Avisail Garcia. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
And they start the 3rd inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
At the plate now, Ryan Braun, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. And that'll be a base hit for Braun. Throw into second, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. From the stretch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Braun stands at first with 1 out. And he falls behind. 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Now a swing and a miss. Maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box, Adrian Hauser. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
So now to the plate, Brock Holt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
One and two now. Two men are on with two men out.
That's
Ball two.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Gregorius showing off the range. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. 3 innings complete. The Brewers lead this one 5-0. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate.
Philadelphia, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's the pitch. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper.
Nope, that's the ball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Garcia. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Now batter.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He swings and lines it to left, and that'll get down out there. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he swings and hits a laser to right. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Braun. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
At the plate, Nick Williams. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped up. Holt is there. 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Stepping into the box, Josh Harrison, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Brewers are out in front, 5-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he's really pleased with how they've performed in run-scoring opportunities in this one. As a team, they're hitting over 500 with runners in scoring position, something that is way easier said than done. So undeniably, that's been a huge factor in this game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Eric Sogard.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
Ball, that's outside.
And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's the first down. And with one away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42, as his legacy lives on to this day. Coming to the plate now, Lorenzo Cain singled home a run in his last time up. First pitch on its way. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Here comes the 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Harper coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now back, second baseman.
At the plate, Keston Hiura. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
To the plate now, Omar Narvaez. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. McCutchen is under it. And that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Zach Eflin. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Zach Eflin.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Braun coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutcheon. He's set. Here it comes. We're in the fifth inning here. 5-2 is our score. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail 5-2. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia.
For the Brewers, the left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. High in the air out to center field. Williams is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Ryan Braun.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0.
Hey.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Williams is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Moak.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and it remains 5-2. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
The 1-1 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Two runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Pitch is popped up. Sogard trying to get there. Just foul. The 2-2 one more time. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Catcher, JT Realmuto.
Striding in once again, JT Realmuto earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
In now, Nick Williams, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-3 ball game. And he's in safely to third as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison as he lifts it in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phils get just one despite this RBI triple. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Brewers 5 and the Phillies 3. Christian Yelich is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 42, Christian Yelich.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 6 home runs and 14 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Brock Holt.
Into the box now. Brock Holt is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for Milwaukee, the third baseman, Eric Sogard.
Now in the box, Eric Sogard. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Count still full, 3-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Full count still. Again, another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
Williams is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Corbin Burns will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Corbin Burns.
Jay Bruce is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Chopper to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the shortstop, Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. Down quickly go the Phillies. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Robert Stock will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Robert Stock.
Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. Harper coming on. Can't get there, though, and that's his 2nd hit of the game. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box, Keston Hiura. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. A bullet to first base. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play.
Now batting.
And we'll get a look one more time here as we slow this play down. And you can see how quickly he reacts to the ball there as he's able to get full extension and take away the base hit. Settling in now, Omar Narvaez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. One and two.
Count is 1 and 2.
A bouncer to the left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Brewers go down quietly as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. David Phelps has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 42, David Phelps.
Standing in, Bryce Harper. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Phelps has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Into right field, that's a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins.
As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. So a 3-run blast to left center, and this one gives them the lead. It's 6-5.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
J.P. Fireisen is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
J.P. Fireisen. Now batter, the catcher.
To the plate now, J.T. Realmuto, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Fireisen stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Sogard has it, and a good throw gets him one gone.
The batter, the center fielder, Nick Williams.
Ready now, Nick Williams. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. 3 runs already home here. Line toward the alley in left center. Garcia will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Striding in, Josh Harrison. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Kane is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Brewers 5. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Avisail Garcia.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
That evens it up 1-1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air out to left field. After it is McCutchen, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ryan Braun.
Standing in, Ryan Braun. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like the pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
At the plate, Justin Smoke. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Now another 1-2, and he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Gone in order are the Brewers. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Scott Kingery will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gene Segura. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
From the stretch. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
In now, Bryce Harper. And he fouls this one off. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Garcia. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
0-1.
Comes set. The 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Phillies leave a couple. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Tyrone Taylor will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 42, Tyrone Taylor.
Hector Neris comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Hector Neris.
First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. And now pitch on the way. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brock Holt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Neris is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Eric Sogard.
So digging in now, Eric Sogard, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The Brewers down to their final strike. Swing and a liner. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him. And the Phillies have bounced back from consecutive losses to take game 3 of the series as this ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Philadelphia crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Robert Stock claims the win out of the pen, his first. Hector Neris earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Brewers, 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Looking first at the NL East, the Philadelphia Phillies picked up 14 hits in total as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 6-5. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim finished off a 2-game sweep as they took down the Fish in Miami 4-3. The Mets had 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 7-4. Luis Castillo won the game, finishing a complete game one-hitter, helping Cincinnati get a victory over the Giants 1-0. Chris Archer allowed nothing in his complete game shutout win as the Pirates got the win against the Diamondbacks 5-0. The Los Angeles Dodgers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 2-1. The Padres grabbed 13 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Rockies 8-3. The Astros pounded out 17 hits in this one as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 14-4. The Minnesota Twins put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 4-1. The Cubbies combined to give up just 5 hits as they blew out Baltimore 7-1. The Detroit Tigers beat the Tribe in Cleveland 4-3. The Chicago White Sox snapped their 5-game losing streak as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 7-5. The A's launched 3 home runs as they beat the visiting Red Sox 6-2. The Yankees knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 6-2. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.